Hello, collective. How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. So I drew out a diagram, but it's kind of crappy looking, and honestly, the lines that I was drawing, you couldn't really tell the difference between the Earth and the web. Okay. So, anyways, okay, I'm just gonna explain it to you the best that I can. All right. So basically, we're all born on planet Earth, right? We were never supposed to wake up. Okay. We were never supposed to realize this intricate design that has been created before us. Okay. Um, I want to start this off by saying that they intentionally, these shadow government actually intentionally blinded us and always knew about energy. Okay. They always knew about energy because that's what they are. That's how they um, exist. Okay. That is how they, but they can only exist through the lower vibration. All right. So basically, the whole plan was to keep us all in a lower vibration so that they can exist. Okay. Um, Through us. Real talk. Now, I want to talk about the internet. You guys realize that the internet has us all entangled. And it literally has lines of electromagnetic waves that go through us. Okay. There is a huge net over the planet, an electromagnetic net called the World Wide Web. Can you take that in for a minute? The World Wide Web. Now, in my diagram, what I tried to draw was the planet Earth with the web over it, okay? Because that is the literal vision that I received years ago. Now, it seemed very creepy. It is creepy. We know that that we are energy, that the magnetic field is also energy, right? And so basically, they have us in our lives trapped, but they also plan on having us trapped in death as well. And I know that sounds scary as fuck, but it's true. Like I said, I got these messages years ago, you guys. Now, I don't even feel good saying what I'm saying, but I have to put this out there. Now, with the hopes that none of us ever woke up, we were never supposed to know this type of information. Okay. Before my cousin passed away, I had brought this up to him. We talked a lot because I really, the things that, the messages that come to me are very far-fetched for most. And I spoke to him about it, and this is how I brought it up to him. Okay. I was like, the internet. He's like, yeah. I'm like, do you think that when we pass away, that our souls are trapped in that magnetic field? He was like, what? I'm like, yeah. Anyways, he understood. And then like months later, he passed away. I was literally trying to reach out to him to see if I can hear him, because I am clairaudient. And I, little old me, what am I supposed to do about the internet, right? If it's keeping souls in here. And the thing is, it's only working because a lot of the souls, well, most of the souls were low vibrational. And to top it off, not only were they low vibrational and very heavy to make it through the net, right? They're also feeding us like heavy metals in our foods, in the air, in the water. And that is all becoming a part of us. Okay? It is like becoming part of our existence. It is actually like we basically tend to like morph, into these very heavy, toxic bodies energetically as well. The metals are only going to help to keep you to the damn net. You know what I mean? It's only going to help you keep you down here. So, and what is the purpose of that? So it's like they have this net over us and they're keeping us trapped after we pass. They're keeping us trapped in life as well, because we're all so focused on our phones and our computers and what the fuck is going on in media, right? Either way it goes in life and death, they're trying to trap us. They are trying to keep us here in a low vibration so that they can exist. Because without us, they could not exist. Now, like I said, a lot of us were not supposed to wake up. I woke up in the middle of hell, and I still woke up. Because it was supposed to be like that. Some of us will wake. Some of us are woke. And we know exactly what is going on. And like I said, the things that I'm telling you, yes, it sounds far-fetched. However, when you know about energy, oh, it makes so much fucking sense. When you know that we were born into a low vibration and that we had to fight to get out of it energetically. And the only reason why I know that is because I did it. I didn't know what I was doing while I was doing it. I always wanted better for myself. And I'm not talking about material things. I'm talking about the person that I am. That's why it's so important for us to clear our energies. Because while we are in a low vibration in life, we're trapped. We still cannot see clearly. We continue to be blind. And also in death, really? Now, after my father-in-law passed away, I realized that he himself was carrying so much negative energy because of, his experience. He's a Vietnam vet. And then I started to think about everybody else who passed away and who was probably energetically trapped. And I took it upon myself to purge for them for 3 days straight with the intent to clear their energy so that they can be released and go back home. And when I did that, some people were like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Listen, I'm not here for everyone to understand. I am here for a fucking purpose. Like I said, majority doesn't rule with me. It never did. It never has. It never will. You know, I'm not like trying to force anyone to understand my perception and the reason why God has blessed me with such perception. I don't know why. You know, it is what it is, and I accept it and I love him for it. And anybody who receives my messages definitely, and who can understand them, will be blessed, and they will understand exactly what I'm talking about. And that's good for me. You know, if I can enlighten one soul and help them understand vibration, and that this was all a fucking setup from life to death. And yeah, we know how to maneuver in this 3D, and that's awesome, but we got to learn how to maneuver in the spiritual world too, against all of these low vibrational beings who are fucking like siphoning off of the good people. And good people, you need to awaken. You are good people, and you need to understand that there are bad energies. There are horrible energies, and they've been around you your entire life. Your gift is to see that, to awaken, to be able to truly see. Remember, it's the gift of sight from God. Our gifts are beyond this world. We are energy readers through experience, by, you know, living life, period. But you all have to know that this was created in this like form, in this design, for a reason. And that I awoke so that I can share these messages. You know, I'm so thankful for that. I really am. I am extremely, I thought I was weird. You know, everyone else thought I was weird. I thought I was fucking like going nuts. Like, really? What is that? How am I supposed to explain the types of images and the types of, you know, statements or sentences that I see in my mind and make sense of it? It's like the hardest thing ever. It really is. But obviously, God has given me that gift to where I can translate, you know. But just know that the internet, the World Wide Web, is more than what we think. It has us entangled. It has us, man, it's some crazy shit. You have to literally like visualize the planet Earth with a net around it energetically, because we can't see it, right? We can't see the Wi-Fi signals. We can't see the internet. You know what I mean? We can't see the signals, but they're flowing all through us, and they're flowing all over us. And, you know, it even goes bigger than that. We even got the satellites, you know what I mean? Connected to one another, which are also beaming and sending off radioactivity and sending off, you know, magnetic waves and all this shit, keeping energies trapped. But the thing is that in this 3D world, it seems like it's all so beneficial to us. Because as long as we're blind, that's where they want us to be. But when we pass, it's too late. And I don't want it to be too late for the ones who understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell everybody, I'm trying to help everybody open their eyes and understand that we have been bamboozled as a collective. The entire world. And there's going to be people who are like, this bitch is crazy. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. That, nah, whatever. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And, you know, it is what it is. There's going to be naysayers, like I said. However, I'm the one who receives the messages, and I'm the one who's going to put them out. So in the diagram, I also had, like, you know, little beings with negatives on them that were actually attached to the earth, right? Because those are earthbound beings because of the negative energy, right? Now, the way how I saw it was that the positive ones were able to make it out through the net. They were light enough to make it out through the net with without having all of this poison in our bodies. And also, and it's not that our bodies are the ones that actually ascend, right? It's our crystalline bodies that do, though. This physical is just one dimension. We are multi-dimensional beings, but we only focus on one, you know? So the way how I saw it in my vision was the ones that had, basically, they had positive signs on them, positive and then negative. That's the way how I was able to determine which was which. And they were outside of the net. They were able to make it back home. Okay. But the ones that were negative, who were weighed down by chemicals and weighed down by these metals and weighed down by negative energy, period, they were the ones that were earthbound. So basically, I'm this is the message, you guys. This is what I received years ago. Like I said, it sounds weird speaking it to people except for my cousin and Sam. Sam, if you listen to my videos, love and light to you. Yeah, there's only specific people who, you know, actually wanted to listen to what I say because they knew in their soul that there was something to it, you know, and it was up to me to understand that there was something to it. So I am well aware of who I am. I'm well aware of my abilities. I'm well aware of a lot of stuff. So anywho, that is the message. Yeah, these magnetic fields are doing the afterlife no good. And when I did that purge, you guys, I purged with the intent to clear all of God's children. Not everybody. I don't see, like, I'm going to keep it real. I said God's children, for they did not know any better. Can you allow me to be the vessel to purge for them? And that's what I did. I didn't say everybody who's passed. I said God's children. You know, it's okay to know the difference. That's one of the lessons that we learn as light workers, is to know the difference between good energy and bad energy. Good and bad people. There's been a lot of people who's passed on who were good people, with just carrying a lot of hurt, you know, not realizing that they were going to be trapped in this net that has been created. So anyways, I hope you guys like this message. like I said, this is something that I held in for a long time. I didn't think that anyone was going to understand, but it's time now. So, anywho, hope you guys understand it. I am sending everybody love and light. Until next time.